Hi, I'm Stephanie from Renovation Bay-Bee, and today I wanted to show you how we've made our batten screening for our pergola in our garden. We love this sort of batten type screening or fencing or anything like this, so you can adapt it to the project that you would like. But this is how we've used it in ours. We've used larch fencing battens, and so this was the space that we started with. And we wanted to fill in these two back panels, and we've been using this amazing RYOBI nail gun. Now, we've never used one before, so we were keen to see how much easier it made this job, so I'll show you how we made our batten fencing. So we use a miter saw so that we can cut the battens easy, and we use larch fencing battens. So we started off with this empty space here. Now we wanted to use like a gravel board on the bottom of it, just to retain the sort of gravel and also to make a nice straight edge for us to start on, because our flooring here is sort of slightly uneven. So you need to make sure you have a square end to start off with when you cut, so make sure you get this nicely cut in a straight square edge, because as they come a little bit wonky sometimes. Then you need to make sure that once you've cut this, you need to make sure that it's super level to the level that you need it to, so not level to the ground. You need to make sure that the batten's actually level. Don't forget to give them a little sand to take off the little sharp little edges. And then you need to make sure that both your corner edges, both your sections are level with each other, because then this makes sure that the batten has a complete evenness all the way up. So the nail gun we used was a RYOBI R15GN18-0 RYOBI nail gun, and it's cordless, and we use so many cordless RYOBI products. They're absolutely brilliant. We love being able to just change the battery and use just the body only. It comes with a little handy clip onto the side of your trousers, and then to load up the nails, it was really easy. These ones that come with 15 gauge angled nails, and then you just slide the little clip down here, slide them in, and then just pop it into place, and they're ready to go. Now you do have to use a couple of motions to be able to release the actual nails out of it, so make sure you do this. Then you can adjust how deep they go into the wood, into the surface you're using, so that you either have them sitting proud of the wood or sitting deeper down inside. You can use nails between 24 and 64mm in length, and that it's got a handy little holder to put the little tool on, which is good to have. And then it also, here you can see this is where you need to adjust so that which depth they go in, either the nail head sits proud or it sits beneath the wood surface. So once you've got your gravel boards in, they are nice and level to the top of it, not to the floor, because as you can see under here, you can see the gaps underneath, which is fine. We just fill them with gravel, but it makes sure all the battens are to the level together and they all look not wonky. So you need to make sure you cut each batten and you measure each batten, you cut each batten, because the posts change shape even by 1mm as you're going up. So make sure it's a tedious process, but you measure, cut, sand, fit. So make sure that all of this sand in these makes a big difference. So you need to use a little wedge in between, and you use the same wedge for every single one. So you place the little wedge underneath, which keeps the exact same gap between each end, and then you need to pop 2 nails, but you need to make sure you do 2 so that they don't, one would just mean it would pivot and it would move. So you attach 2 in here, and you can angle it so it goes straight in to the post like this. We did have a little problem sometimes where they might sit proud like this, or they would then not, the actual machine wouldn't fire out. It has to be, make sure that you hold the button in, then you have to make sure that the actual head where the nail comes out is pushed in and the pressure put correctly. I think it's a safety feature. We did have a little bit of problem, but it was a lot quicker than if it would have been screwed in. So then basically keep going, measure, cut, sand, wedge, nail, repeat. So as you can see, they're all a little bit wonky, there's funny gaps in between, there's some are bowed a little bit more, but so we put a support batten in here, so you need to measure that and nail it in. the top, and then you can basically make sure that that support button is straight, and then you put your 2 wedges either side, and then you pull that batten forwards towards the support button and then kind of push hard with the nail gun, and then you can put two nails in on the opposite side, on the back of them, so it goes, so the support batten goes into the front battens like this, and then that basically just holds them all together in place, so they're really neat and they're really tidy, and that makes a massive difference. So here it is, all finished, all looking lovely, and we then oiled it, so it's going to stay this. We used Osmo oil, so it's going to stay this beautiful colour, and it just warms up the entire space, and we are over the moon, absolutely over the moon. It's using this nail gun was a learning curve, but it made it so much quicker and easier than screwing it in, and I can tell you we are going to use it for so many projects now. So if you want to find out more information, have a look in the link box, the link below, and it'll take you through to find more information on the blog. Thank you.